Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, hi, my name is Unique. I'm so glad that you are here. Be sure to hit the subscribe button if you enjoy this video, and be sure to follow me on my different social media platforms, Instagram and TikTok. It is Monday morning and we are kicking off this vlog. I'm about to finish up my hygiene and all the things. I just finished eating my breakfast, had my quiet time, all the things. I did not feel like eating breakfast this morning, but I have some fitness goals and I know that it'll help me if I eat instead of skipping a meal, because then when I come to lunch, I'm likely to overeat because I haven't ate. I know that last vlog I posted, honestly, y'all, I recorded some days in that vlog and just pushed it out because I was so excited to just get back on here with y'all. And so I had to talk myself into it, because at first I was not going to post that vlog because it didn't have a lot going on in it. But that's really the beauty of long form content. You get to see more of the actual day-to-day normal life, and it was something. And at the end of the day, I was still excited to post it, and I think it was pretty good. So if you didn't enjoy it, we don't need to know that. I was proud, pretty proud of the result, and we got it out. But we are back into the groove of things. I'm excited to finish out this last kind of quarter. I know we're not technically in the fourth quarter until September. That's right, September, October, November, December, yes. Until September technically, but you know. And then we're gonna get to these nails because I want to go ahead and knock that out for the day. I think I'm gonna plan a little bit of content today, and I'm debating on if I'm gonna leave the house. I need to go make a return to Kohl's, an Amazon return, because I think the last day I could do it is the 13th, which is Wednesday, and I don't want to forget because I keep forgetting. So I may do that. I kind of want to go by Plato's Closet or a Goodwill, and I kind of want to go by a TJ Maxx. But at the same time, I don't need to do two of those things. So we will see what we get into today. I'm excited for this vlog. I'm just so excited to be back. It's funny, I was writing my journal this morning and I was like, I know that God gave me the gift and just the passion of content creation, because whenever I do it, I get so much life and so much joy from it. Once I get past the mental blocks of telling myself that my content isn't good and the quality is trash and just all of these lies that I start to believe that I know the enemy tries to plant in my mind, once I get past that, I really enjoy this. I really, really do. And so I can't say it enough. So glad to be back with y'all, which that brings me to, while I'm doing my nails, we're gonna do a little life update, because if you ain't picked up on it already, a lot has changed. Some big things have happened, and content creation comes into play with all of that, just all the things. And so we're gonna catch up on that while I'm doing my nails, because I think that's the perfect time, because I'll kind of be stationary instead of moving all around. And so, okay, let me seriously finish my hygiene stuff. So, because I really just want to yap, I want to talk, which is why I am not doing what I said I'm gonna do, and I keep talking to y'all. So let me do that, and then we're gonna get into all the things. These right here, y'all, are a game changer to my oral hygiene routine, but this gets the job done. Most of the time, the smell is in that tongue, it's on that tongue. So get you some of these, do you one of these, scrape it a couple times, throw it in the trash. I promise, you're gonna notice a big difference. Also, I used to get the TheraBreath mouthwash, but Walmart dropped an Equate version, and it's just as good. So definitely, the one thing I will say is I wish they sold the bigger ones like TheraBreath, but it's cool. This still lasts me a nice little minute, and it's really good and much cheaper. Let's get on out of here. Ooh. So I can get these nails done. I'm actually excited to do my nails. One, because it's not gonna take that long, because I did my prep yesterday when I took my other nails off. I just went ahead and did my prep. Then, I'll turn it off. So, I need to take the dishes out of the dishwasher, but I don't feel like doing that right now. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to put y'all on a different tripod. Before we get to catching up, I want to show y'all the tips that I was talking about in last vlog, the ones that I kind of upgraded from, because the other ones I had the base of the nail too dark for my liking. So the nail tips that I get are, what's the name of these? BT Art Box nails, and they are really good. From what I heard, I discovered these on the end of them upgrading them, because a lot of people said the old ones used to be a little bit more flimsy, but these are a lot thicker, and I have nothing but good things to say about these nails. They really do last a long time. They're really good. They're nice and thick. I've not had any issues of them breaking, but let me show y'all the other ones that I had, which they weren't bad. From far away, they didn't look bad on me, but I just didn't love them. These were the ones that I used the first time, and you see what I'm saying. That's more of a brown nude, and this one is more like that pinkish nude that you see on maybe like a, not an original, what's the word? Classic French tip. And also, this is my first time ever doing a French tip on my nails, ever. The last vlog that I did my nails in, I painted my own like tips that I put on, like a very neutral, like pinkish color. But I was like, you know what? I'm gonna give a French tip a try, and I love it. I get the hype because it's so classic, it's so chic, it's so classy, and it just works. Obviously, I just need to start with sizing my nails. That's the one thing I would say about these. I would like if they had numbers on them, so then I could just keep track of what number I use, rather than every time I kind of have to go back in and remeasure again. Let's get into this life update, because there is a big one. So from my last vlog, or if you follow me on TikTok, Instagram at all, you will already know this. And if you picked up on it in my last vlog, I kind of mentioned some things that gave way to the life update. But we are no longer living in Memphis anymore. We don't live in Memphis. We have relocated because of my husband's job. He pretty much got to step into his dream role in his job, but it required him to leave Memphis. And so we packed our stuff up at the end of May, and we are now in Columbia, South Carolina. So we're a little bit south. Girl,
Savannah,
what?
slow down.
So we are a little bit further south, and we're in the Carolinas now, which is really cool. I'm really excited about being here because we are closer to a lot of other cities. We're closer to the beach, and I've never been to the beach before. So I'm looking forward to just trips to the beach that we're gonna take eventually. I do not have a job here, and I don't have one lined up technically. I have a couple things that I'm thinking about, but nothing that I fully jumped at. I can say at the most, I'm really trying to move back into content creation, because like I mentioned earlier, I realized that it's really a gift and a passion that God has given me. And I just know that if he put it in my heart, he has to want to use it in some way or capacity. So I don't want to ignore that. I'm not saying that the answer is full-time content creation. Would I love that? Yes. I mean, that's what I wanted to do years ago when I was doing content before I kind of fell off, you know, during those years in college. That was what I wanted. I wanted to do content full time. That was a desire of mine. So I'm not saying that that is the answer, but I do believe that God is going to use this passion and this gift that I have in some way, shape, or form. I just don't know what that is gonna look like yet. Now, the one thing I'll say is that making the decision to move, outside of the fact that I had just moved into a new role with my job, it was not hard to make the decision to leave Memphis, because the last season of life was really hard for me. And honestly, the last several years in Memphis was just a struggle and a challenge for me and my husband in a lot of different ways. Moving was the best case scenario, and honestly, I truly do know that it was a blessing from the Lord. It was something that he wanted for us. It's not a decision that we just made out of our own understanding and desires, but it truly is and was a blessing and orchestrated by God. And we've seen that every step of the way getting here, and even being here, it just feels like a breath of fresh air. It feels just like new life has been breathed into me. Like, it just has been amazing. And we haven't even been here that long. It ain't even been 6 months. It's only been technically 2 months since we've been here officially. But when I tell you, it has been the greatest blessing. It has been so good. When I look back, I hate that I did not just keep going with content. I mean, some of it was out of my control because my camera broke at the time, and look, I was still a college student. I did not have money to really be buying a camera and all the things. So I do hate that I was not able to share that part of my life with y'all, but some of it is on TikTok, only a very little bit of it, because I really did fall away from content creation the last few years of college, and some of that just had to do with breakup that was just a lot, a relationship that just was unhealthy. It was just a lot, and so I really did kind of just lose myself. It's, you know, at some points in just my college journey, but I found myself again and all the things. And so when I tell you that God has been faithful, he is faithful. And when I say he has kept me in a plethora of ways, it is the truth. I am not lying to you. He has kept me, honey, because I've seen some dark, trying times. I never know if I'm supposed to do the dehydrator or the primer first. I always go in with this Mondalone's primer and dehydrator. I always go in with that first because it just gets my nails together. The nails that I did last time, girl, they were so good. They stayed on for so long, which we love that. I'm so glad that I prepped my nails yesterday. That's the part that I hate. I do not be feeling like doing that part. What else do we need to catch up on, child? Besides that, nothing. I've just been taking it day by day. I've been trying to make the most of this freedom that I have, because that's my biggest thing when it comes to thinking about a job and what I would like to do. My job in ministry has really altered my brain chemistry, because I want a job that has so much flexibility, because my job in ministry offered me so much flexibility. I only had to be in the office maybe 2 days a week, and at the most maybe 4 hours a day, but there was still just so much freedom to what I did. I was able to just exercise a lot of my own personal ideas, and I did a lot of work from home. I did work from coffee shops. A lot of my job was just getting coffee with people or lunch with people. Obviously hanging out with students was a part of the job. And so now that I've known that life for the last 2.5 years, I cannot go work in nobody's office for 8 hours a day. I cannot sit in one place all day long, 5 days a week. And I dang sure can't work on weekends, and I cannot work on holidays. Obviously, working for the church, there's some nuance to working on the weekends, because obviously you work on Sundays, but still, it's just not the same. And there were occasional, very occasional Saturdays working in the student ministry that I had to work, but still, it was usually like fun stuff. It is very hard for me to like determine what I want to do next, because literally everything I even consider makes my stomach hurt. The one thing that I did pick up, they had the same brand as the nail tips. They have a glue gel, a builder gel, and a top coat. And so that's something that I still desire. And so that's why I have not been just jumping at any and everything just to say that I'm working again. I think I need good chat therapy. My little safe haven of conversation, where we make space and ease our frustrations. Continuation for days and days, and I can just say it, no explanation needed. We just understand what we mean, if only through pictures and memes. Years together run deep in the glow of our screens. It's a party inside. Sometimes you need solutions, and sometimes it's just a vibe in group chat therapy. I think I need group chat therapy. since I've seen y'all. I haven't been doing much today at all. Literally, I've not done anything. I woke up this morning, had my breakfast, did my quiet time, all that, and I literally have been on the couch either scrolling TikTok and Instagram and reading a book. So nothing has been going on. My husband is headed out of town, and so I took this as the opportunity to go on a little solo movie date night situation. And so I am headed to the movies in a little bit. It is a little bit early, but I wanted to try to film a TikTok before I left. And then my showing is still a little bit early because it's almost a 2-hour movie, and I just like to be in the house by the time it's dark. That's just something that I prefer. So I was like, I'll go to the earlier showing at 4 o'clock. It's 2:34 now. So I'm about to get dressed, which I already know what I'm wearing. One of my biggest things with the movie theater is being completely covered. I do not like the movie theater seats to touch me. It's an ick that I have. So I have to wear some type of pant. And also, it's typically kind of cold in a movie theater, so I have to cover up. So I actually picked up these sweatpants from Walmart, and I had a pair that were very similar to this from Target that I picked up last fall, but they are just not long enough. When I put on a wide leg pant of any sort, I really wanted to be basically dragging on the ground. Now, I did have to go up a size to get that length that I want, so I got an XL, and then I'm gonna wear this little Aritzia contour shirt. Because again, I just like to be covered, but I want something that's just kind of slim, nothing too bulky and in the way. I thought about wearing like a sweatshirt, but I just ain't vibing with that. Also, this shirt is really wrinkled because I just pulled it out of storage. And so it's been, you know, in storage all summer. It's going to be time to pull it back out soon. But I'm going to try to put it on. Hopefully that knocks some of the wrinkles out because I don't feel like ironing nothing. That's just a lot. That's gonna make me change my mind on wearing it if I have to iron it, because that's just a lot. I'm going to see Freakier Friday, by the way. I feel like it's only right, being that I would say the first one, but I found out that there was one that came out, I think in the early 90s, maybe a little bit earlier than that. But of course, the Lindsay Lohan, Jamie Lee Curtis one came out when I was in maybe like elementary school. And I remember always, you know, watching it on Disney Channel. So it's only right that I go and see this one. I'm really excited about it. I love going to the movies, just period. It's just one of my favorite things to do. I don't go as often because I was telling my husband movies have not been good the last few years. Ever since COVID, movies have just went down the hill. They're trash. I'm tired of all the remakes of like classic movies, even though Freakier Friday is another remake, but I feel like nowadays we're just remaking the same things, and I just feel like there's not as much originality anymore. I'm kind of contradicting myself because I'm going to see a remade movie, but we'll see. I've heard good things about it, actually. I've heard that it's not giving like remake like some other movies have, but we'll see. For fragrance, I went in with my Sand and Falk Vanilla Musk perfume oil. This smells really good. Just did a little, you know, a few little touches. And then for my perfume, I got sent this Marc Jacobs Daisy Love. And y'all, when I tell you, this smells divine. It smells so good. It smells so good. But the thing I love about it is that it's very warm, very kind of cozy, but still kind of has this bold, like confident type smell to it. If I'm not mistaken, it's like, what are the notes to this? Girl, I can't even remember. I know it's a musk, cloudberries, which is new to me, which is really good. And there was some other ones. I can't remember. I'm gonna wear my I can't remember what anything is. I'm gonna wear my 90s, 60s because I just love a chunky sneaker, especially with a nice long wide leg sweatpant. So I'm gonna put these on, and then I have to show y'all the purse that I got from Amazon. It came yesterday. I opened it a little bit, but not all the way because I wanted to open it with y'all. And I'm thinking about doing a little eyebrow moment, but I kind of just want to be super chill. But I've gotten into this place where I do all of my things so much that like I have to do them all the time now. I need to pluck my eyebrows because they are a little overgrown. And this is just my e.l.f. brow lift. This is what I found to be just the best for me. Now, I won't lie to you. I have a little bit of a headache, but I almost think it's because I haven't been drinking any water today. I've been sitting on that couch, not doing nothing, and couldn't even be bothered to drink some water. And a water bottle sitting right next to me on the coffee table. And then I do go in with this NYX Precision Brow Pencil Crayon. The one thing I don't like about this is it's one of the like retractable ones. And when I tell you, this thing gets to chipping and popping, it just does too much. And it's like, what is the point of this? Like, it breaks almost every time I use it. And maybe I'm the problem. Maybe I'm too heavy-handed, but I don't know. Something about that looks weird, but maybe I'm just thinking too much. I don't know. Anyway, the funny thing about me is when it comes to getting out the house, I be wanting to, but girl, really all I be wanting to do is just sit on the couch and read my book. Like, I'm reading a really good book right now, and even though I was super excited to go and see this movie, now all I want to do is stay here and finish reading my book. But I need to get out. Because I literally already bought the ticket, so it ain't a situation of like, you know, go tomorrow. Do we want to do a little middle part? I love a side part, but the thing is, my side part be fighting me. My side part do not be wanting to stay, and I don't be wanting to deal with it. Hoping that it's looking right, but then it's actually sticking up and falling over. So my middle part is safe because my hair stays where I want it to stay. But it don't always give me the look that I want, you know? But also my middle part is typically when I want to look more relaxed, more chill. So it kind of fits the vibe. Also, I went in with this Camille Rose Honeydew Liquid Moisture Refresher. It's what I use on my locks. I also used to use this on my natural hair to like refresh my mini twists, older like twist out or whatever. Works really good because it has honey and nettle in it. My hair loves honey. My hair loves honey. And so really this is the only thing outside of just regular tap water that I use on my hair. I don't use any creams or really any oils. My loctician, she suggested some oils, but just my hair, the buildup goes crazy. So I really try to be very, very mindful of what I put in my hair because it just becomes too much. Also, I forgot to show y'all my nails, I think. They came out really good. I think that they look really good. Definitely like these more than the like brown, you know, situation that we had going on. Here's the purse that I got from Amazon. It's literally like such a small purse that really is more like a wallet on a chain, which is really what I was going for because sometimes I just don't feel like taking a whole purse with me anywhere. And I just want it to be out of the way. And so this is this little silver situation, which is very new for me, but I am trying to step out of my comfort zone and just get into more, you know, just different styles and colors. And so it has this little chain. It's like a yellow gold chain. I would have liked it if it was a little bit of a darker gold, but that's okay. And then she just goes on like a cute little crossbody. I think that that is so cute. That's exactly what I want. You know? Period. Yes. It's so funny. I always say this, but when you really start to listen to like the fashion advice and tips that like accessories help your outfit, it makes your outfit more, that is so true. Because without this outfit looks very just kind of plain and, you know, not boring, but just kind of plain. But then you add this little touch of a little purse and it really helps it just, I don't know, it just helps it look a little bit more girly. And it's still very new. I have to give myself a lot of grace when I do new stuff because I get real caught up in like, oh, this don't look right. And it's like, girl, it's not that it don't look right. It's just new. You can also do this as like a little belt bag. That's not how I intend to wear it, but you know, one day I could, you know. I don't think I really like that, not with this outfit, but I can see it. I can see how it could work. And it surprisingly feels pretty good quality. I'm very impressed. You never know sometimes with Amazon what you're gonna get, if what you're gonna get is gonna feel real cheap or if it's gonna feel like something. I really like this. Is this technically monochromatic? JK, I know it's not. if it was monochromatic, I would have to have on a gray top. But obviously have to switch out my wallet. Slip that. Slip those right in there, just like that. Yes, this is perfect. It literally holds all of the essentials, exactly what you need. That's what we like. All right, y'all, I'm not taking y'all with me because obviously I don't have anywhere to technically carry y'all. So we gonna get the night's festivities on my handy dandy iPhone. And yeah, let's go. Oh, did I show y'all the rest of the outfit? I did. Yeah, I showed y'all the rest of the outfit. Just got on my 90/60s. And yeah, she's cute. She gave exactly what I wanted her to. Anyhow, let me get out of here because I will keep yapping and I'll be late. And I like to watch previews. I'm a preview girl. I want to see what's coming out next. So let me get out of here so I can get there on time.
Maybe she is reconsidering. Thanks for coming, everybody. Hello, Mom.
Hey vlog, good morning. We just finished getting ready. We are about to head out to a coffee shop. I wanted to go to a new coffee shop that just opened up in town. It's Black and Christian owned, but it's a little ways out and I'm just not really up for that today. And also, I'm not in the mental space to go to somewhere new. I feel like you have to be mentally prepared to go somewhere new, especially somewhere like a coffee shop, because you just never really know what the vibes are. You never know what the parking situation is like. You never know what their crowd is like, if it'll be busy, and will you find seating? Do they have enough seating? All these things. It's just a lot that goes into it. And I'm just not in the mood for that. So I'm in the mood to go somewhere where I kind of know how things are. And so we're gonna head to a coffee shop. This one is still fairly new as well, but I've been before, so it's not new to me. It's still new to me, but I've been at least once to know the whole situation, get up and all of that. So we're about to head out. I'm going to have my coffee there because I do not have coffee at home because I do not have any more lavender syrup. My lavender plant leaves, whatever they're actually called, is on the way. It's coming in the mail from Amazon today because I ran out over the weekend and I completely forgot to order more. So I've been doing like a vanilla latte, but that's just not my favorite. Vanilla is like my last resort kind of latte. And so it's been good, but it ain't been hitting. I need my lavender latte in the morning. I'm gonna read my Bible and then I'm gonna edit this vlog, edit some TikToks, and just kind of be out and about amongst the people, because as much as my body wants to kind of just stay at home and stay cooped up in the house, I just know that that's not healthy and I don't need to do that. I need to get out of the house. And so that's what I'm gonna do. My outfit is super comfortable. I don't know if I'm actually gonna keep this on. I kind of just threw it on because my cards are still in here from last night when I went to the movies. So I might just throw it in my big like work bag. But this is my husband's t-shirt. These shorts I got from Fashion Nova, which have become my favorite shorts this summer. And then I got on my not Birkenstocks is what I call them because they're the like cushionaire version. But these are probably some of my favorite shoes. I wear them way too much, but they just work. I'm wearing my sunglasses today. These are the only sunglasses that I have found that actually look good on me. They are the perfect amount of like square, but still a little bit round. Whenever I would buy contacts in the past, sunglasses in the past, they were either too round or too square. These are perfect medium. I feel like these compliment me the most. The sun is finally out today, so I said I had to put on my sunglasses today. Even though I wasn't fully in the mood to put on no contacts, but I was like, the sun is out, I have to take advantage of it because it has been raining so much. I think it's supposed to rain today. It's just sunny right now. So anyway, let me finish getting ready because I wasn't all the way finished. For fragrance, we're gonna do a little combo of Coco Shimmy by Sniff and the Tiger Lily by Victor and Rolf. This Coco Shimmy by Sniff smells divine. It smells heavenly. I know I say that about every fragrance that I get on here and talk about, but why would I wear it if it didn't smell divine and good, you know? But this smells so good by itself. It's very potent, very strong, but just it's very cute, but still can give a little edge to sexy. Like, ew, it's just so good, girl. Oh wait, I need to hit my post points. It smells so good. It literally smells like, it smells like the beach. And I love that. And then the reason that I'm gonna go in with the Tiger Lily is because I want something a little fruity, and this has some mango in it with the coconut. So that's why we're gonna go in with that. I have my bag. I also got a new Bible. I bought the She Reads True Christian Standard Bible, and I love this Bible. Damn. I love it. I love just some of the detail they put into it, and some of the, like at the beginning of the chapters, they just put some of the history and all the things, and they have like a dive deeper section where it gives you almost like cross references and other places in the Bible that kind of connect to what you may be reading somewhere in another book, which is what I really, really like, because I be wanting to connect the dots of some Old Testament with New Testament, and how things in the Old Testament were kind of prophesying and speaking to Jesus's coming and all that. That's just very interesting to me. And so I like that this gives you those cross references. And we'll talk about this a little bit later because I do want to share it with y'all. I also wanted to find a way to be more engaged with my word. And so I made this little key for how I like highlight, underline, all those things, just to help me better engage with the word, so that I'm not just reading it and then putting it away, but that I'm really in it. You know what I'm saying? So I'll share that a little bit later, because it definitely has helped me in the few weeks that I've done it. All right, y'all. Let's get out of here. Y'all already don't have that much battery, but I'll probably kind of montage y'all out a little bit is what I'm gonna do. We're gonna call it a day. I think my other handle has battery on it though. So let me put y'all up. We're gonna head out of here, and I'll see y'all when we get to the coffee shop. Hey vlog, we are about to head out to a coffee shop, actually the same coffee shop that I was in earlier this week. My husband hasn't been yet, so we're finally gonna go. And I wanted to show y'all my outfit real quick. I didn't have time to prop y'all up this morning. I had to put my nails back on. That popped off. Very simple, very cute. Feel like it's giving coffee shop. I want it to be fall so bad, which is why we throwing this on, even though I literally won't need it. But, and then I got my Longchamp dupe that I got from Target earlier this spring, and I added a little bag charm, and it has this little U bag charm on it too. That's usually my go-to bag for a fit like this. And obviously I got my New Balances on, so we're about to go get some coffee and see what else we get into. I forgot to show y'all or tell you my scent combo. We went in with the Lat de Coco and then Cocoa Shimmy. Very fresh, but warm and sweet.
Like I get like 5 and then thank you.
So we ordered our drinks, but as you can see, they are very busy. And so the wait on drinks is like 25 minutes, which we ain't got nowhere to be. We understand, the line is literally out the door. So we're patient, we're gonna wait. We tried their 2 like signature drinks. I had one of them before, the Daisy, and then I tried their other signature drink, which is like a caramel. Has a lot of caramel in it, which isn't typically my thing, but we wanted to try it and see. So we're gonna wait it out. Hopefully, I don't know if we're gonna sit in here. It's kind of hot and a lot going on, so I don't know if sitting in here is the vibe.